Let's compare LeadsForge versus Seamless to see which lead database and lead generation tool is the right fit for you and which tool is the best option to help you sign more clients. Now, both of these tools are pretty similar, but I'll compare them head to head so that by the end of this video, we'll have a clear winner. Seamless is more like all-in-one platform. It's not just focusing on lead generation. Yes, primary feature of Seamless is lead generation and like being a lead database, but you also have things like data enrichment, list building, pitch intelligence, which helps you send personalized messages and all of that stuff. While LeadsForge is all about lead generation. So it's super simple. You have a huge database of leads. You want them, you describe what you want, and you get it. Let's talk about user experience. For LeadsForge, if you want to get some kinds of leads, as you can see in the example here, you literally just describe the lead that you want, like CMOs in tech startups in the US with less than 50 employees, and you just get that list. Now with Seamless, if you wanted to do that, you would need to spend some time to actually filter out the leads, play around with the filters, and you can do the same in LeadsForge, but it's a bit harder, right? So for Seamless, LeadsForge is all about user experience and making it simple and quick. So you just describe what you want and you get it. Seamless, you'll have to fiddle around with filters, location, job, title, all of that stuff to get the leads that you want. Now, Seamless seems to have a bigger contact list, but by looking online, it seems that it's more static. So the thing about LeadsForge is that it has less leads, but you only pay for verified leads. So for example, here, as you can see, here Mark's email might not be valid, but for LeadsForge, that won't happen. If you pay for a lead, you'll get the information. If you don't get the information, you don't use up your credits, right? So LeadsForge has more verifiable data, if you can say that way, right? So it's refreshed. You export 100 leads, let's say 7 of them, the app couldn't find an email address or the email address wasn't valid, boom, you don't pay for those credits. Use up 93 of your credits. While with Seamless, that's not the case. Seamless also doesn't share their pricing, so it's more like enterprise solution, right? You do get a free trial for 50 credits, but if you want anything more, you'll have to contact sales, talk to them to actually get on the platform. LeadsForge, on the other hand, you pay $50 for 2,000 export credits. They do not expire. As you can see, they are transferred to the next month, so you can use them as much as you want. Here, it's not clear what you want to pay, and same goes for actually sending the emails. Now, if you wanted to send out emails with LeadsForge, you could just use the Forge stack and use Salesforce directly integrated and just reach out to people right away. Seamless, it's not actually clear. So overall, I would say go with Seamless if you're a big enterprise, if you're managing a huge sales team, if you want a bunch of contacts and you don't mind spending thousands of dollars on leads. Now, otherwise, if you want to go lean and mean and be quick with lead generation and get any type of prospect you want, then I suggest you go with LeadsForge. I have a full tutorial of LeadsForge linked right here, so check it out.